All right, everyone, welcome to season 5. It is the day before the real draft. So here we are addressing our league, and will be our draft at the end here. Couple of items to hit first. Number one, the ideal draft day here is going to be on Labor Day, 7:30 p.m. We're going to have Josh in town from Cali. Sean should hopefully, I haven't talked to him yet. Hey, Sean, what's up? Uh, should be in town for Labor Day. Should be, military weekend and all. We can hopefully have maybe a Jack and a Bob in town as well. Ideally, we get all 10 this year. It'd be awesome to have all 10 this year. Obviously, things play out how they play out, so whatever. But this should be good. I think, if anyone's doing anything on Labor Day, you can make it back by Monday night, right? Like that's my thinking here. So September 1st, 7:30. Nice dinner before. We'll go up to Hobnob. We got 2 unicorn suits for Josh and Jack, and then we'll come back and draft away. So let me know if that works. I'm just kind of throwing this day out there because I know Josh is going to be in town already as our California resident. So, and I think that should work. So we'll try it out. Let me know what you guys think here. Next, quick executive order. We're going to stop this after this year. You'll see at the end of the presentation why. We're going to stop the winner naming the loser. Bob, you can rename Jack this year. Absolutely. Congratulations on back-to-back champion. That's really the first thing I should have said is congrats to Bob here. Back-to-back winner here. And, very excited to go into 2025 with maybe some more competition for him. With that being said, this is the final expansion proposition here. If it doesn't go through this year, it is what it is. We're good with 10. I'm happy with 10 or 12 one way or the other. Both of these people do not know that I'm pitching this right now. So this is a authentic, organic pitch here. These guys don't know. They have no clue, so you're not hurting anyone's feelings if you say no. They're not asking me for names of who's saying yes and no. They have no idea. I haven't told Zach or anybody else in this group as well. So this is, a surprise. But these are the 2 people we'd like to add 12. Blake and Nick. These are college friends of myself and Zach and Kyle. My dad, big fan of these 2. Anyone who in the group who's met them, I'm sure positive experience. These guys are great. Both football heads. Nick Key here, he's a Houston Texans fan. We're actually going up to the draft in Green Bay tonight. I'm making this video the day I leave here. Blake, massive Falcons fan, massive Ohio State fan. Could be some fun parody in the group, some good football banter. 2 football brains right here. This would be a good competition to add to the group. And I pitched the expansion again. I was going to just say, let's just go 10 period. But I was doing some research on the league here. And I found a lot of opportunity here. We were streaming a lot of players that were putting up consistent points last year, all the way through, the end of the season here. So, you see the names on the list. Listen, I'm not saying these guys are top tier, guys, but these were dudes putting out consistent, 10-point games week in, week out, and strong players. So we had a lot of room, even with the addition of the bench spot that we added last year. So if we added 12, or if we added 2 more players to make it 12, we would be doing away with the extra bench spot last year. So we just go back to standard bench. That would be it, period, done. And we would, obviously have more money in the pool here. And this would spread out some of the great players as well. It's going to be harder, but it's going to be harder for everyone. So it should be a lot of fun. I feel like, the league's already been fun as it is. I get it. I'm seriously no either way about this. I'm happy with it at 10 or 12. But there is room. We have, valid candidates here. And I think an extra expansion here would be fun to add to the competition and, add to the parity in the league here. Because credit to all of us, we did a really good job as a league last year. I mean, pretty much the whole league, outside of Jack. Sorry, Jack, rough one. Pretty much the whole league last year was within 2-3 games of each other, all the way down to the wire, and that was great. So we did a great job last year. But again, this is just the final expansion. 12 is the salty splatoon of football leagues. Right now, we're in Weenie Hut Junior. Not Super Weenie Hut Junior, but just 10 players. It's easy enough. It's easy to stream. It's lower pressure on injuries and everything, which aren't bad things. It's just something to add a little more juice, a little more competition here. So, biggest thing is I would say we would just add the extra 200 from the members to the first place pool. I'm happy with fourth place just getting their money back. I'm happy with third having that $50 incentive, and 250 for second. I think is completely fine. I think that's a really strong second place reward here. So we can make first place really kick into gear with a nice $700 bean around Christmas time, New Year's time. That's great work. That's great work right there. So I like the 12 team, but again, very happy to stay with 10 as well. We've got a great established league going here. And, again, shout out to everybody. There were great league management last year. Everybody was dialed in. There was no lacking. So much appreciated to all the participants here. All right, so we'll have this on the survey. I'm going to send the survey out after the video here. Going to let you guys watch this first. So quick naming note here. We did the naming format and everything, which I thought was actually pretty fun. And, we got some great names out of everybody. This year, this offseason, if you want to change, go ahead. Now that you kind of see, I guess, the vision and see how it's working. If you want to, change up the team this year, by all means, go ahead. Past this year, I'd like to keep it, pretty hard, like just for continuity's sake and, making long-time stats for the league in the future. Just having that one team name associated with each person. Of course, I'd be open to if you write a nice letter asking for a team change name in the future or a relocation, right? We can, of course, discuss that down the road. But this year, totally open if you want to switch up your ordering, your city, your country, whatever you want to do. And then after that, we will try to keep things harder set. Now, this is what I'm most excited for, the loser proposition. So, unicorn, great. We're going to have 2 unicorns at Hobnob this summer, hopefully. So, very excited to see that. But I had an idea here with, because everybody has an idea for losers, whether it's the Waffle House Challenge, whether it's taking the SAT, a beer mile. There are a lot of different, ideas that have been, brought to me by some of y'all and even the internet. So what I thought could be a fun idea is we put all of these ideas into one wheel, like we pick our draft, and then at the end of the year, so you don't know what your punishment is until you lose, until it's over, we spin that wheel, and that is going to be your punishment. So it will be high suspense, high anticipation, and gives everyone a chance to put their input, and then it can be fun. So we have it different and randomized every year. Let me know what you guys think. That's going to be in the survey as well. I'm a fan of this idea, but if I sound silly or like I'm overcomplicating, then just say no. It's all good. All right, so time to spin the draft wheel. One last thing before we get into this, though. Flex player. Do you guys, and this will be on the survey, just keep this in mind for when the survey comes out, would you guys want to add a second flex spot and remove defensive special teams or remove kicker? That's going to be on the survey. It's going to be there. Just want to mention that beforehand. Of course, if we do go to the 12, it may be best to just keep it with defense and kicker to, improve the player pool on waivers and everything. So you're not totally screwed if someone gets injured. And like I said, we're removing that bench spot, so that will also help the player pool there. So that shouldn't be, a big stress point or factor. And, moving forward, we should be good. So here we go. The way you've all been waiting for. The wheel. Now, if we do expansion, we're just going to put them at the back. We're going to say, hey, Blake, hey, Nick, you're going to have to chill at the back this year. We'll go 11, 12. Or if someone would like 11 or 12, they're more than welcome to say, hey, I want that, give them my pick, and I will force them to take that pick. That will be their entry fee. On top of the $100 is they're going to have to get what's left over on the draft. We're going to spin the wheel regardless. And if we don't expand, then it is what it is. So last year, we did first name off the wheel is first and so on. This year, we're going to switch it up. We're going to switch it up here. we're going to go last person remaining gets the first round pick. We've done this before, I believe in 2023 or 2. So we're going to go 10-1 here. We're going to switch it up this year. So hope everyone's having a great day. Here we go. Time to spin the wheel. Ooh. Number 10. Jack. Jack with the back to, ended number 10, picking number 10. The wheel is so just. It's always just. It's always just, Here we go. Number 9 is going to be... Ooh, myself. That sucks. That sucks. Unlucky. But we ride. Had first last year, so I was due. For number 8, we're going to Kaysen. We're going Jack Curtis Kaysen towards the end here. Everyone's still alive for number 1 right now. This is exciting stuff here. Everybody alive here. Here we go. It's going to be number 7. Ooh, the Francel Fraud. Big Tony. Number 7. We've got Jack Curtis Kaysen Tony down the list here. Who's going to be our number 6? Oh, Mr. Kyle Edwards. You're going to be number 6 this year. Number 6. Solid position right in the middle. Get a good spot every pick. All right. Number 5. Our middle mark here. The former champ himself, Bob, is going to be picking at 5. Very balanced spot to pick. Might see Saquon again there. Who knows? All right, number 4. This is big now. Joshua Lucas. You'll be picking 4th this year. Number 3. The top 3 is in, and it's between Zach Marshall and Sean. Marshall's going to take the 3rd. We've only got 2 left here. The battle for the number 1 overall pick between Zach and Sean this year. Buckle up. Ooh. That is going to be Sean Herock with the 1st overall pick this year. Zach at number 2. Marshall at 3. All right. Congratulations, Sean. Congratulations to everybody on their picks. I look forward to your feedback in the text group, and we will see you all soon.